And if you'd join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
All right. Well, thank you all for coming to tonight's meeting, Tuesday, February 11th, of the City Council of Sidney, Nebraska, the greatest city in the world. We will conduct this meeting in accordance with the Open Meeting Act, which is posted on the wall right there behind Mike. And the first thing we will do is open the mic up to open comments. If anyone wants to come up, sing a song, tell us something, tell us a story, say hi. All right, we will skip on to approval of the January 28th council meeting minutes, which did include my phone number of 249-2321 after my comments. Is there a motion to approve those meeting minutes?
Motion.
I'll second.
Mr. Kirkman, second by Bondegard. Roll call, please.
Kirkman?
Yes.
Coons?
Yes.
Sherman?
Yes.
Radcliffe?
Yes.
Bondegard?
Yes.
All right, motion passes 5-0 to approve the January 28th meeting minutes. Now we have a Historic Preservation Board appointment. No hurry.
Sorry. Thanks so fast there. All right. As you know, the Historic Preservation Board consists of 7 members, 3 of which are citizens that are just interested in history and historic preservation of Sidney, 4 of which need to be real estate owners of property located in the historic district. Members are appointed to alternate 3-year terms by the city manager and confirmed by the city council. The board is responsible for the designation, preservation, protection, and enhancement of those structures representing the heritage of the city. Right now, we currently have 6 members, so we did have 1 open space still, and we advertised for that, and we got an application from Ms. Kathy Wilson. I don't think she's here tonight. She said she wasn't sure if she'd be able to make it. She has been on the Historic Preservation Board in the past and is well aware of how it works and what the rules and regulations and things that need to be followed on that board. So I think she'd be a highly qualified candidate, and I would recommend that the council fill the 7th spot in the Historic Preservation Board with Kathy Wilson.
Well, I certainly agree. She knows a lot about Sidney. I had a pleasure of taking a tour of Camp Lookout with her, and
she does a good job of that.
Yeah, there's not a lot about this town she doesn't know, so that would be awesome to have her there.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll make a motion that we appoint Kathy.
Oh, that's all right. Motion by Coons, second by Radcliffe. Roll call, please.
Coons?
Yes.
Sherman?
Yes.
Radcliffe?
Yes.
Bondegard?
Yes.
Kirkman?
Yes.
All right. By a vote of 5-0, Kathy Wilson is officially on the Historic Preservation Board again. Kagan, would you love to come tell us about the budget? Perfect.
Good evening, Council. Looking at January's numbers, definitely was a little bit more of a positive month across the board. So it was good to see that we had some good positive numbers, come in finally for our fiscal year. Nothing that I don't necessarily think was a surprise. There was still justifications to where we landed with each and every one of them, and we still have several months left in our year to pan things out, conversations. We'll have a ton of different things, going on with generation projects and, water and street, everything. We got a lot of things that'll be coming up. So definitely more to come in the future months. But jumping into the general fund revenue breakdown, property tax DMV obviously up 24.9K or 17.07%. A majority of this is obviously the property tax asking increase, but the nice positive, we're still seeing motor vehicle sales tax on a positive level. So people are still out there buying vehicles and spending, the funds that they have to continue to upgrade their lifestyles. So that's obviously a positive sign. Sales occupation tax down 8.2K to last year, or negative 4.13%. Obviously, a concern is sales tax is still down, but it definitely is better than previous months. When we look at a lot of the refunds that we've had, like with the Nebraska Advantage Act and Imagine Nebraska, I mean, those are obviously going to hurt the total number. We did have a good conversation with the state of Nebraska on how those things work. It was informative for me. You know, I definitely got educated on how that aspect works and how long they can claim. So, I mean, this is something that could have happened years ago within that Advantage Act. They do have the ability on an average, so somebody could have implemented a $15 million project and have 10 years to claim this. So there's a lot of variables that we don't know, and we still don't know who would be making these claims, but there is a good report out there from the state that you can look at through the Nebraska Department of Revenue that kind of outlines a lot of it. And how that act works. So that act has sunset into the Imagine Nebraska Act of what we see today. Obviously, we won't have any payouts on that as of now, but people are applying for that throughout the state. So fees for service, excuse me, up 18.2K to last year, or 104.6%. Main positive here. Cemetery openings still doing pretty good. The golf rental was a good sign that, you know, people had their holiday parties up at Hillside, so we do appreciate people utilizing that building as much as possible. Building permits and bus fares also correlating from the last few months that we're, you know, we still got people improving homes, making homes, businesses upgrading, and then the bus fare, obviously a lot of people using that public transportation. So it's definitely good that we're able to provide that service to our patrons. State, federal, county, up 11.3K to last year, 29.76. Main cause is just a reimbursement for transportation. We get these, you know, kind of sporadically how we're able to submit them with the state and they get us reimbursed, you know, so it kind of goes to the state and then you're waiting on when they can do their reimbursements, right? The state is getting caught up with all their reimbursements, so we're starting to see that, you know, less sporadic and that it's more month for month, but there is times that we get 2 in a month as opposed to 1 or 0 or however it works. So franchise admin fees, this is down 195.2K to last year, or negative 383. Just a timing thing. If you look back a month, we took admin fees last month as opposed to this month, so it's just a timing issue. Those fees did not change. The dollar amount is going to be exactly the same, so I would say that's pretty much just a flat, just timing wise. And then we go down into our other. We're looking at pretty much flat. We're positive $32.05. So the main thing is on the financials is Big Red has passed us pretty much in all of them. And it'll be a true comparison now as we look at pretty much just the only thing that kind of pertains within that revenue source is just interest. So this will be a good indicator of how we see our interest trend over the next few months. Right now, we're still sitting positive over last year, so that definitely is a good thing to see. Looking at year-to-date numbers, again, they're going to correlate. I mean, we're still across the board in a good situation. Down a little bit in a total category, but obviously things change from year to year and projects and everything that we've got going on. So nothing that I would say as majorly is a concern. Now, when we jump into our revenues over expenditures for the departments, general fund ended the month of January with a negative 230. Mainly, there's a lot of things going on within the general fund, right? Like, and there's still a lot of revenues to be had with golf and pool. So once those become open, we'll see those revenues drop in and have good opportunities there. Within street, electric, water, and sewer, all positive. Street kind of has the big positive due to the fact that we bought the snow blower last month and then transferred that money back in this month from the equipment reserves to purchase that snow blower. So it's kind of skewed a little bit, but those numbers were going to happen regardless. So electric is, good number. We did see the positive. Thankfully, the cold snaps happened, and we got everybody heat and everything running. So we did see those numbers come up. So same for water, everybody's looking good right now. Obviously, landfill has had some maintenance issues, which brings them to their down. But when we look at a year-over-year aspect on a month, they're actually up $5,000. So positive signs there, just working out some bugs is all. Yearly numbers, still across the board in the negative. We're having conversations on how we can clean this up. What can we do to drive revenue? Landfill's case obviously had a $200,000 piece of equipment purchased. So I would imagine that if we didn't buy that piece of equipment, we'd probably be running in the positive. So general fund still has a lot of things to come, franchise fees or admin fees, all the revenue from our summer activities. I think we'll start to see some things turn around as we come into the next future months, but obviously time will tell, I think the biggest concern right now is just to continue to watch sales tax and how it progresses. So any questions? Perfect.
You did an excellent job.
Appreciate it.
We have a motion to accept.
I'll
Kagan's
move.
motion by Bondegaard, second by Coons. Roll call, please.
Sherman,
Yes.
Radcliffe,
Yes.
Bonnegaard,
Yes.
Kirkman,
Yes.
Coons.
Yes.
All right, motion passes 5-0. We have reached the end of the meeting. So we have city manager's report.
Claims.
What?
Claims.
My gosh, I feel so bad about this. Claims were reviewed by Mr. Radcliffe.
I reviewed them. Didn't have any issues.
As usual. All right. Any motion to approve those claims?
I'll make a motion to approve claims.
Second.
Motion by Coons, second by Kirkman. Roll call, please.
Radcliffe,
Yes.
Bonnegaard,
Yes.
Kirkman,
Yes.
Coons,
Yes.
Sherman.
Yes. Motion passes 5-0 to approve the claims. Now, I believe, we're at number 7, city manager's report.
We are. And I think most of you have been advised already, but due to weather, tomorrow's strategic planning and training session will not happen since they're not traveling from Lincoln, so you're all off the hook tomorrow night. They did give me a couple dates to reschedule of April 3rd, 13th, or 14th, but I'm going to be out of town at a housing conference on the 3rd, so if you guys want to do either Monday or Tuesday on the April 13th or 14th, would that, either one of those work?
Sunday or Monday?
No, Monday, I'm sorry, Monday or Tuesday. On the 13th
Be
or
the
14th.
14th and 15th?
14th and 15th, I'm sorry, 14th and 15th. My bad.
Tax day.
Yeah. Either one of those will be,
I might be out of town, I'm not sure. Because 11th, their 10-year anniversary.
the 11th is?
Yeah.
How long does it take to celebrate that?
If she wants to go somewhere.
Well, then you better take her. Tell her she has to be back by the 15th.
Okay.
Well, let's plan on the 15th, so Brandon has time to get back.
Okay.
Same
I'll-
time, 4:30?
I think so, I'll find out tomorrow. I haven't
All right.
discussed time with them. I needed a date first. And then, big news to report, we do have winners of the staff department chili cook-off contest, and I know Brad was there, and there's a few of you there. Rob was there. Third place, which was chili number 8, went to the Parks Department. Second place, which was chili number 4, was Street Department. And the number 1 winner, and we don't have the plaque yet, so we can't have the trophy yet. We're still got to get the engrave done, is number 1, and it was actually chili number 1, was Police Department.
Yeah!
That's right, isn't it?
No.
I thought you said it was number 1.
PD did get number 1.
Yes.
But they were chili number 4.
Oh, chili number 4.
Oh, yeah.
And I have 1 and 4 mixed up.
Details, come on.
Okay.
You got first, hey, good job.
Police Department won.
Well, that is fantastic.
Recount.
Oh, yes, it's already started. So anyway, while we're talking about the police department, I did have another announcement, and I think I left a media release for both of you out to put out to the public as well. The city, after the City Administration and Civil Service Commission conducted a thorough search process, Samuel Lovato has been selected as the Sydney's new chief of police. I'm confident that Sam's experience, including his time here in Sydney, will serve him well. As the interim police chief, Sam has shown his dedication to the community at a high level of ability to fill the role. So I am proud to announce Mr. Sam Lovato as the next chief of police for the city of Sydney.
Congratulations.
Please. We were gonna force you to anyway, so I appreciate
I knew
you.
it was coming, so I had a heads up from my friend back there. So, first of all, just want to say thank you. Did prepare a little something to say, if that's okay with you guys.
Please.
Mayor, city council members, and residents of Sydney, I stand here today deeply honored and humbled to accept this position of chief of police for this great city. This is a responsibility that I do not take lightly, and I am excited to embark on this new chapter with all of you. Sydney is a community rich in history and with a bright future, and I believe the police department plays a critical role in ensuring that future is safe and prosperous for everyone. My vision for the Sydney Police Department is one built on partnerships, transparency, and a deep commitment to the well-being of our citizens. I firmly believe in the power of community policing. It's not just a gimmick or a buzzword. It's a philosophy that puts our officers on the streets, interacting with residents, understanding their concerns, and building genuine relationships. This approach allows us to proactively address issues, prevent crime before it happens, and foster a sense of mutual trust with our citizens. We will work diligently to create opportunities for positive interactions, whether it through neighborhood watch programs, attending community meetings, or simply officers engaging with residents during their patrols. Furthermore, I recognize that public safety is a collaborative event. The Sydney Police Department cannot achieve our goals in isolation. I am committed to strengthening our relationships with our vital partners in the city, such as the Sydney Fire Department and the Sydney Regional Medical Center ambulance crews. By working closely together, we can ensure coordinated collaboration will be an effective response to our emergencies, maximizing our resources and minimizing our risks. This collaboration will extend to other law enforcement agencies in the region by sharing information, coordinating efforts, and avoiding duplication of services. We can enhance our ability to solve cases quickly and safely, making Sydney more secure. I want to express my gratitude to the city manager, David Scott, for this incredible opportunity. Your confidence in me to lead this department in this new direction is deeply appreciated. I am excited to work alongside you and the entire city team to achieve our shared goals. To the men and women of the Sydney Police Department, I have been honored to serve alongside each of you. You are truly the backbone of this department. I am committed to continuing to provide you with the support, training, and resources you need to excel in your roles. I look forward to working with each of you to build a police department that is a source of pride for our community. And finally, to the residents of Sydney, I pledge my unwavering commitment to your safety and well-being. I am here to listen to your concerns, address your needs, and work towards making Sydney a community where everyone can thrive. Thank you very much. I'm not done. I got one more thing to do. So, one of the first things I wanted to do in this new role is I needed a good right-hand person. And that person was pretty clear to me pretty much from the get-go. John, would you want to come up? So it is in great pleasure that I stand here today to celebrate this well-deserved promotion of Officer Jonathan Heffley to the rank of Sergeant. Officer Heffley has demonstrated exceptional dedication, professionalism, and a strong work ethic throughout his career with the Sydney Police Department. He has exceeded expectations in his role as a patrol officer, consistently going above and beyond the call of duty. His commitment to servicing our community is unwavering. He has built a strong relationship with the citizens, earning their trust and respect. His calm demeanor, coupled with his keen observational skills and sound judgment, have consistently resulted in positive outcomes for both the community and the department. Officer Heffley possesses the leadership qualities necessary to excel in this new role. He is a natural mentor. He is always willing to share his knowledge and expertise with his fellow officers. He is a team player, fostering a positive and supportive work environment. I am confident Sergeant Heffley will continue to be an invaluable asset to the Sidney Police Department. He will serve as an exemplary leader, inspiring and motivating his team to achieve their full potential. I believe a strong leader should welcome debate, critical thinking, and differing viewpoints. These discussions might be uncomfortable at times, but they lead to better solutions and stronger strategies. A team that feels empowered to speak up will catch issues that I might have missed, and propose creative solutions that can transform an organization. I feel that Sergeant Heffley is up to the task of pushing me to be a better leader as well. Sergeant Heffley understands the importance of creating a strong culture of transparency and accountability within our department. He is committed to building a better department for the future, a department where officers feel valued, respected, empowered to serve our community with integrity and professionalism. I am personally looking forward to working alongside Sergeant Heffley for many years to come. I'm excited for the potential of our department with his leadership, and I would ask you all to please join me in congratulating Sergeant Jonathan Heffley on his well-deserved promotion. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Well, first of all, I see that you guys brought your families along with you, and you're certainly welcome to introduce them and take a picture. I think that would be a pretty awesome moment.
Sounds good. You got to convince them to come up here, though.
Huh? Well, if you can't make them, I can't.
She's like,
No.
Where do you want to do the council in the back there?
I will, yeah, I will, yeah.
I think so.
They're like, we're done.
I'd be done too.
Thank you very much.
No.
Thank you.
I don't think we need it, but I'll put it back out there anyway. Yeah, thank you.
That it?
I think that's it.
You gonna end with that? That's perfect. All right. Well, we'll go around. Lori,
I have nothing.
Kendra, you want to read from that book?
No, I'll read that later in my spare time.
Sounds enjoyable.
You got a lot of spare time on your hands.
Anything else you want to say?
No, I've done my fair share of talking.
Well, we appreciate it, Sam. You mentioned partnership and working together, things that I'm very passionate about, and clearly it's been a successful time as interim, and very proud to find out that you are, in fact, our new police chief. So, congratulations again. Autumn? Oh, and I forgot. So, not only you get to be the police chief, you won the chili feed cook-off.
February is my month. What can I say?
I love it. Still a few more. We're only halfway through.
I know.
This is going to be great.
Tomorrow brings-
All right. Well, speaking of big announcements, what do we got over there on the screen?
23.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. And we know it's not their family because they're all here. All right. Dean? Nothing? Let's see, what do we got over here? Guess we're all the way over to Brandon.
I want to congratulate you two on your guys' new jobs, and congratulations. Welcome to, well, I guess not welcome to the city, but I know you guys will excel at your guys' new spots. That's it.
Ditto to that, and that's all I got.
There you go. Brett?
Yeah, just congratulations again, John and Sam. I just want to say a quick thank you to you, Brad, and David, and you, Lori, just to get me up to speed very quickly so I can get after it here.
Yeah, well, the impressive amount of desire to get to that speed is greatly appreciated by us as well.
Thank you.
I have nothing.
Yeah. Well, just so you know, I brought a whole bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about that was all about teamwork and happiness and working together, but I think this is a perfect way to end this meeting right now. I'll just announce that my phone number is 249-2321 if you ever want to give me a call for any reason whatsoever. And then we will just end the meeting at 5:56. Thank you all for coming.